Good morning. It's Saturday the 25th of April 2026 and today's walk in Cannock Chase starts here at the Cannock Chase Visitor Centre. The Chase at War. Cannock Chase has a long, proud association with the armed forces. Today, we look back over 150 years of military heritage of national and international importance and the role of the chase during 2 world wars. Traces of the past can still be seen in many places. 2 military cemeteries commemorate British, New Zealand and German soldiers from the Great War and the Second World War. Great War Hut. During the Great War, 2 huge army training camps were built on Cannock Chase, Brockton and Rugeley camps. The hut at the visitor centre was originally situated at one of the camps and has been carefully restored as it has been during the war.
Oh, it'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Oh, some fascinating things here. If you like military history, this is a wonderful place to visit. Yeah. All the beds here. Beds and some of the old uniforms. Fascinating. Yeah.
Doing the army lad. Come back this afternoon when you're 18.
That rings a bell, that I used to go to.
Otherwise, I know it.
Well, that was really interesting. I like seeing all those old war relics. So I'm now going to follow the RAF Hednesford Trail. Marcus Drive. Oh, I'm back on Marcus Drive then, just here. I'll be walking a bit more of that. I've already walked a couple of sections of it on my previous walks here in Cannock Chase. Yeah. Okay, let's continue along the RAF Hednesford Trail then. There's an information board over here about the RAF Hednesford Trail. Let's go and have a look. RAF Hednesford Trail. Britain declared war on Germany on the 3rd of September 1939, 2 days after Hitler invaded Poland. As war was becoming inevitable, RAF Hednesford was one of several training centres built during 1938 to 1939 to help counter the threat of the superior German air power. German armed forces overran France and the Low Countries in just 6 weeks, and the Allied forces had to be evacuated from Dunkirk between May and June 1940. The RAF and Royal Navy defended the nation during the Battle of Britain from July to October. These were dark times. The Blitz began in September 1940. German bombers attacked major cities including London, as well as Coventry, Birmingham, Wolverhampton and several Black Country towns. Night bombers were an ominous sight for many months to come. So I'm just going to walk down Marcus Drive for a very short section again, and I'll be turning off right in a minute. Okay, this is where I turn right. Oh, and there's another information board there as well. Let's go and have a look. You are standing at the main entrance to RAF Hednesford. The flat area ahead was the parade ground. The camp consisted of row upon row of wooden huts, large hangars and training sheds for aircraft and other essential buildings. The camp covered over 100 hectares. There were some 500 buildings and around 6,000 to 7,000 military personnel based here. After the Second World War, the camp was used as a demob centre until 1950, and then as a training camp for RAF and National Service recruits. In 1956, the camp was home to 1,200 Hungarian refugees seeking asylum, following the resistance to the Soviet invasion of Hungary. This forms another international dimension to military heritage on Cannock Chase. Royal Air Force Hednesford, 1939 to 1956. Obviously this is a memorial stone. Yeah, that's a big stone. Very good. Okay, so I'm turning back this way now then. Okay, I can see where I should be turning right again, up there, and I can see yet another information board. Life at RAF Hednesford wasn't all work and no play. The camp had its own cinema, the Astra, showing box office movies as well as training and educational films. On a Saturday night, many local girls would take up invitations to see the latest films or go to a NAFI organised dance. For a night out, the recruits would head into Cannock, Hednesford and Rugeley for a pint or two. Well, it's another glorious day again. Of course, I've come here on a weekend day again, and it's very busy with people again, as you'd imagine. I don't blame them though. But I got here later than I'd hoped this morning. I didn't get to Cannock Chase Visitor Centre car park until about 11:30. And I won't go into all the details of why I was later than I'd hoped, but that's just the way it worked out. But I got a parking space there quite easily, so it wasn't too bad. And it was less than £4 to park all day, so pretty good. Oh, isn't that lovely? Nice bit of open country for a bit. Fantastic. Lovely views across the chase. Yeah, I think from things I've read, I think some people refer to Cannock Chase as the chase as well, so yeah. Beautiful. This is one of those spots where I could stop here all day. There's a nice strategically placed bench there as well, so that's handy. I better move on though. Carry on over that way to continue along the RAF Hednesford Trail. The sun's over there, so I'm going to bring the camera around this side now. It's better. Go on, it's lovely. Although many of the recruits at RAF Hednesford during the Second World War were men, a significant number of women from the Women's Auxiliary Air Force, WAF, were trained here as aircraft fitters and riggers. That's a quirky little hut. Come shelter from the rain. Oh, okay. Oh, must be a nice spot to sit and eat your sarnies. Oh, very good. Little memorial there as well. In loving memory of Rob Lloyd, Chase Harriers, 2017. Wildflower Meadow Memorial. A lasting natural memorial to the armed forces has been created here by the County Council Ranger Service. From May to October, there are colourful blocks of wildflowers. The wildflowers were seeded on the footprint of 6 wartime barrack huts at RAF Hednesford. The wildflower mix was carefully selected to provide food plants for bees, butterflies and other insects, and create a new wildlife habitat, as well as a beautiful visual display. During the Second World War, many thousands of recruits were trained as mechanics, fitters and riggers at RAF Hednesford. The end of the training was marked by a passing out parade on the parade ground. National service was introduced after the war, and around 81,500 young men received their 6 weeks basic training here. Hours were spent on the parade ground, square bashing, marching up and down in full kit, whatever the weather. The parade ground was also the venue for countless inspections and physical training. Due to cuts in government spending, RAF Hednesford closed in 1956, with the final passing out parade of 130 recruits held in December that year. Okay, so the trail continues up there and it heads back to the visitor centre, but I'm going to leave the trail from here. So I'm going to go down this lane here and cross the main road and start the second half of my walk. The track emerged onto Brindley Heath Road. Crossing to the other side, I followed it for a few yards to a bridleway and parking area on the right. So this is Brindley Heath, absolutely beautiful. I just love this open heathland. This kind of heathland is very characteristic of Cannock Chase, so yeah, lovely. Okay, so just ahead of me, I can see a tower sticking up above the trees, so I'm aiming for that. Well, I could go straight up there. That's the direct route to take, because I will be walking up that way in a bit, but I'm going to just detour up this way, because I want to walk around the heath a bit more. Because yeah, according to the map, this goes straight down here, and then I can double back along another path, which will bring me back onto this track. So, yeah. So that tower over there then, that's sticking up above the trees, That's the pie green BT tower. So I think this is as close as I can get to Pie Green BT Tower on today's walk. Yeah, there's a good view of it. Great big concrete structure. Anyway, my way takes me down here, so I'm going to be heading back towards that track I left earlier, and then I'll start making my way back to the start of the walk. Brindley Village, a legacy of the Great War. You are now standing at the entrance to the main administrative building at the purpose-built military hospital, opened in 1916. During the Great War, hospital staff cared for casualties returning from the Western Front, as well as the troops stationed at Brockton and Rugeley Army training camps. The hospital had 12 wards, linked by a long corridor. There was an operating theatre, an isolation hospital and nurses' quarters. After the war, the management of the hospital was taken over by the Ministry of Pensions. It did pioneering work treating men suffering the effects of shell shock until it closed in 1923. My path led to another parking area just off Brindley Road, but my way was to take the track off to the right. So, this is Brindley Bottom. I'm walking down Brindley Valley now, so I'm more or less aiming towards Cannock Chase Visitor Centre where I started my walk, so not much further to go. Well, I must say, Brindley Valley is another stunning part of Cannock Chase. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. Well, this is where I leave Brindley Valley now. I'm going to be taking a path just up there, and I think that's a viewing platform up there, so I should be walking past it now. Yes, it is a viewing platform. Fantastic. Yeah, they certainly found a great place to build it. It takes in an absolutely wonderful view. Look at that. Fantastic. right across Brindley Valley. Absolutely wonderful. Well, I'm nearly at the end of today's walk now. I can hear the traffic on the road nearby, so the road is just through those trees, and then I cross over and I'm back at the visitor centre, so I'm almost at the end of my walk anyway. I have to say, out of the 3 walks that I've done so far recently, or should I say the 3 walks that I've filmed, I think this one is my favourite so far. It's lovely. I mean, the other 2 are lovely too, but I think if I had to choose a favourite, this would be it. But I think I'm going to do one more walk in Cannock Chase. And maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I'll see how I feel. If I don't do it tomorrow, I'll do it another weekend. I've got plenty of time to come back to Cannock Chase and do one more walk. So, yeah, an absolutely beautiful area, and it's been lovely sort of exploring it further, really. Okay, well, that's it then. I'll go back to my car now and have a drink and take my boots off, and then I'll make my way home. It's only about an hour and 20 minutes, so not far at all. So, until my next walk here in the lovely Cannock Chase.